Have you ever wondered how to make main menu? So I'm going to show you how to make a cool main menu. This is a picture from the game that I'm making, and this is the game's title. Let's group that together. Let's first copy this. Now this is going to be the default one. This is gonna be a default background, and we need this to be here. So that looks good. Now we can delete the background. Okay, perfect. Now what we can do is to Control C, Control V it, and then make it go on top of it. Then make everything dark inside and out. All should be dark. So we have that dark highlighting feeling when we, you know, highlight everything. Okay, now we can put never mind the shadow thing. We will not use a shadow. We are going to make something. This is for the particle effects that we are going to put up and down this place. So yeah, now we need some darkening effect. Now how are we going to do that? This is a neat trick that I learned from someone. Wait, did I learn from someone? No, I don't think I learned from someone. Okay, let me show you the trick. First things first, get it to like this, make it that, make the down part of translucent. Now you can use this technique, like right here, should be enough. And let's delete this and delete. Perfect. Now we can do some stuff to you. Wow, nearly invisible. Now we have a black background. Now we can work with this to make a shadowy effect. Now, to make the shadowing effect, we should first select it, put the parts we need to make the shadow as pointed. No, that means the range that we want the shadow to be in, and then pointy, and I mean pointed, pointy space. Well, funny name. Okay, now we can do that. See, it makes it look like it's never deleted. Now we can do this and do this. Now we have a translucent effect. Now we can use this exact translucent effect to make a background. This may be weird looking, but this is how we make backgrounds look like backgrounds in my case. So another thing you should do after you do this, you should make the color a little bit darker and a little bit more darker, so it looks like that is perfect actually. now if we, as in pen, stamp, then go to costumes, then do this, we can now set the translucency, be this. Now set the translucency to whatever we want. As in we need a dark translucency, so yeah. That's a good translucency, but not good for our standard. This perfect actually. Now if we stamp this, then go to this. Okay, let's try to make it automated to get our perfect brightness. So we don't have to, always go to cycling to costumes to do this. Capture, as in that's a capture via the clip to clip the capture. So yeah, now this is the main menu name. Now we need forever loop to have base all in the beginning, stamp, stamp, stamp. Now after go okay. Now we have a system to see how much dark we need it to be and how good it look. Now that's good. Maybe better. We are making it. Maybe but we need something in the good range. Good coloring is always needed in a coloring. Okay, good. That's I think is the best coloring way to go. Now, now delete all of this because we are going to use cloning. Now we need some more sprites. Make 2 new sprites. Let's also name it. Image main game name uh, visual effects and let's also test see this. Okay, that's good. Now we need to make these two. Now as in what we need to do is to make particle effects for the visual effects. So yeah, let me just make this once. Okay, I'm just gonna show you how to make them. So take the color of the portal coloring. So we need to make that to into this and then make this into that and perfect. Now we need a 25 by 25 block. Okay, we need 25 by 25 block. That's 5, that's 21, that's 26, nearly, yes, 25. Okay, 25 by 25. Perfect. Now that's pretty big square, right? Yes, indeed it is, but we need that big of a square for our project. So yeah, and yes, I'm still working on a portal project. If you guys are confused, the portal project will take a few months to complete, but when it's going to be complete, it's going to be the biggest project I've ever worked on. but you will have to judge that. Okay, well, perfect. We got all the things for the main menu looking good. Now we need some buttons. Let me just get some buttons. The buttons contain controls, info, and even a button for playing the game. Now, let me make some screens for those. Okay, now we can make some screens for the buttons. First screen, the control screen. Now, the control screen is going to contain obviously the controls. Wait, first things first, I need to name them. Controls, controls, hover, info, oh yeah, info, info, hover, yes, play. Okay, first things first, we need a button, we need controls. Now, obviously, for my game, we'll take the controls from the controls, literally from the soundtracks, because that's where we store all our controls, obviously. Now this is our controls. Okay, WASD and some other stuff. Okay, now we're going to use the entire screen. Yes, entire screen. You heard me right. Okay, now let's make an entire screen. Make the screen black. Make the background as in the coolest color, blue, and then you need it to be, yes, you guessed it, 5, no, 9, okay. Now, now you need one of these. You can make it even darker, even lighter. You know what? Let's just put it as you look this color, right? I don't know. Now you are going to have to do this, and then do a little alt and do this to rounded corners, as in rounded corners are now very popular, so I'm just gonna use rounded corners. Even in phones there are rounded corners, but that's probably because you don't want to stab someone with the phone. Would make for a great video. I'm just joking, I'm not gonna stab anyone with a phone. That's like uber intuitive. Now we are going to need this. Yes, eggs. We are going to need this. Right, Control C, and then copy it. Yeah. Now use this tool to reshape it to your liking. My liking is this much. It will be good. Now, what I would need is to make it completely black, as in darkened. No, that's not how you work here. We make it white. Then we'll have to make a background. Make a background of, you guessed it. We are going to color the background as in like this, and then use this to put it behind it and make the front way more darkened, a little bit more darkened. That looks good. That looks good, actually. Now, how about we try something? Okay, Scratch, you gotta fix this bug. For our game, we don't want this bug. Like, we don't want squares that look kinda bad looking. We want squares that look actually pretty good. Now, to do exactly that, we are going to need, no, we need, okay, now, okay, now put the background as nothing, and now put black inside, blue outside, and put it as the tippity back. Now, also change the back, change this to that, and then you are ready to. What is this? Why does it still look like that? Because, yeah, that's it. Make it little like that color until that part disappears. Now we can easily make a circular ball with the outside invisible, and then put it in the middle of the screen, and then put it like this. Yes, perfect. Perfect. You got a perfect screen. Now I made it dark, as in brightness of 0. Now, how about we make our system look 10? In simple words, I have to fix something. But in hard words, I've done something. I need to fix it. Oh. Okay, now we need top fix. And then we need another top fix. And then we need another top fix. I meant another bottom fix. Now, we have a cool black. Now, what can we do is to simply use this text one now. Now, we need control screen. Now, also copy the controls word and then like this, and then this now, we can write uh, as in control V controls. Now we can just put it. No, that's why we had the others right. So yeah, let's work with this one. Never mind. I think we did it a little bit backwards. No, a little bit more. Yes, this one. No, no, no. We'll see control V and then put behind the costume and then put it like this. Now we have a cool little cool little controls manual. Now, how are you going to use this controls manual? As in, we need a controls, as in underscore here. To make the underscore, we are going to use yet again another and then we need to have one of these to be colored as this, and then see that looks quite nice actually. Now put it as like that, and then put it as like that. Now we need to put another one like here. And put it like this so it looks formal. Oh god, I did something wrong while I was scrolling down. Now, and then we can use a little costume. Yeah, let me just get that costume ready. Now, the thing says to pass through this, and you are going to pass through this also. Now, what I'm going to write here is about the end. Blue and orange portals. Now, what we're going to do is some things. Awful lot of work to do. As in, you have to oh, that's not actually that much work. We get that. Just point, point towards Now that says that you should aim. Now we should so that we should aim with our portal gun to there and then go to here. Now we need a sprite for the mouse pointer. So and to aim at this. Now how do we aim and say a mouse pointer? We need a white and then make it two layers thick and then use our mouse as the thing that we're going to draw. Now then we are going to keep this one intact and then pull it over here and to the mouse pointer. Now that's a pretty big mouse pointer, as in we need it to be alarmingly small, like 1/3 small. Now we need an aiming thing. Now for aiming we are going to use a laser to aim. Because lasers are pretty much the future of pointing and stuff. Now point at the and you need to do this. Now this says that you get to point with the laser. But not only, we are going to also write in the text in here. We are going to take this text. Okay, aim with mouse pointer. It just checks. says that you can aim with the mouse pointer. Now we should also say mouse. Okay. We can also say we can also now then also I also write stuff. Items with the mouse pointer. Mouse pointer. You can also grab objects with the mouse pointer. Now that makes a lot of stuff unneeded. Now let me just chuck something in there. Okay. Okay, that makes a lot of stuff. So yeah, we can aim with the mouse pointer. We can shoot. We can grab objects with the mouse pointer. Now we need some more stuff. Now we can write stuff here. Now we can exactly write. You can actually write exactly this. E. Shoot. To shoot. Press orange. Press Q to shoot. Orange portal. Now that's perfect. We got already a lot of instructions done with. I meant controls, obviously. Now, next part of this control, these controls, we now we are going to do some code. Now some stuff now. Also to do this, I've just done it very fast. You can use these, the same system that I used to make these curved corners first. And still it is that way, but whatever. Now we've done this. Now let me just test something. Okay. Now for some more stuff, we actually added grappling and lasers. We have to add some controls for that also. So let me just add those. Okay. All the controls are done. Now we can insert it into this. Now press Alt. Now we have pretty nice looking controls. Manual. Now we can do some other stuff as in do some more designing because designing objects is pretty good for good looking game and good looking idea. INFO. Info, yes. Info. You shall delete it. Perfect. Info now. For information, we don't need any of this. Controls. Control X that and then yeah. And that and obviously take it from here. Select everything. Delete that control V and then back and then put it in the center. Perfect. Now, what we can do next is to write some control. I'm in info. Let's okay because it's obviously based on my own thing that I'm working on. So yeah, I'm just going to take the controls, the info from there. You don't have to take from my one. You can just make your own info, right? I can trust you with that, right? And you're going to write some curse words, right? Right. Okay. I'm going to trust you with that. Ooh, that's a lot of writing. Now we need to make it smaller, smaller, even smaller, so we can fit it in the screen. Now perfect. The info looks great. But have you realized something that I've forgotten to add? You should have realized. Perfect. That looks great now. Now, shall we get started coding? Yes, we shall. Now, we need it. Okay, we have done the info part. Now, we have specifically done with all our costumes. We have about 14 costumes. Also, we select with that info screen. Info screen now. What we're going to do is to use a little thing called my block. It's going to be fun. X, Y, text. Write the text as 1, 2, costume 1 and 2. And put another one. Put it as empty screen. Then with our screen refresh. Now, we are going to make our system that can easily, of course, easily make use of variables. One for the sprite only, two for the sprite only, one, two. Authorize these two as this. Go to screen. That means full screen. And then put another variable. Okay, perfect. Now we have all the costumes authorized. Now we can easily put X and Y into the thing. Now put a hide block because the original one shouldn't be showing. We should put a clone here. And then because I don't want to, fit another one. Now we can do that. Now we can use another one as when I start as a clone. Now let's use another place for that. Now when I start as clone, let me just make some code and I'm gonna explain it after that. Perfect, done. This is the code that we have made. This code is heavily impacted by, you guessed it, ShiftClickLearn. I love that guy. I love that guy's code. So this is the, you can copy the code here. Just pause the video. I think you're done. You're done. Copy the code here. Right. Copy the code here. Yes, here. Okay, good. Now, let's test this code. Now, let's take this. Then, put our this one, and then let's see the costumes that we need. We need controls. Costume controls. One item plus controls. Costume 2 controls hover. Button 0 0. Now there's no loading screen because we don't actually have that made yet, because that's a little more complex. See? Perfect. A simple button. But it doesn't work. That's a good thing actually. Let's also make a new mind block. Run without screen refresh. Now, to set up everything, we are going to basically use my blocks. Now, my blocks inside my blocks. Okay. Now we need another my block. And without screen refresh. This code here. And as I told you, we are not gonna use stamps. We are gonna use stamps. I lied to you. Screen. And without screen refresh. Now, put screen first, button setup later. And for screen, we are going to listen to what I told you to do in the first. Now, first stamp this, then stamp this, and stamp this. Okay. Now let's get started. First screen is in game image. Shadowing. Okay, that's the correct spot. I can see it by this. Now, then we need the game name. Then we are going to need this extension, and you can get this extension via this. But I use Scratch Arounds, that's why I have it so easily placed for me. Now, if we ooh, there's a glitch. You guessed it, we didn't actually. So that's right. Oh, I was supposed to put stamp, I put erase all. Stamp and another stamp. Perfect. All of that is specifically made by me. Now, what we need is to have a costume. Specifically, a costume would be. Specifically, we need a costume. Next costume. Yes, here we are. The controls. The controls should be to be down. For that, let's authorize the play. Okay, play should be here. It's y minus 175, and 35, and 32. Use the play, and obviously play to, and you guessed it, I forgot to center it. Center always. Perfect. This thing doesn't work, but it looks good. Wait, the doesn't actually look good. Wait, what is this? Oh no 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 no. Oh yeah, we need the info screen, don't we? Okay, now the info screen. Oh yeah, the info screen is actually supposed to be here. Now let's also put in another costume as in another info screen. Info screen should have the x and y's of minus 178 and minus 5. Alright, now we basically need to see. Okay, good. And also, have you realized that we haven't actually used? Okay, we need to use the number 1 costume now. Perfect, that looks better. Now, there's just a problem. It's a little bit behind. But yeah, the X Y is really different. How about y of 10? Yeah, it's a minus digit. Minus 9. I mean minus 10. Okay, not good. Minus T. No, I haven't actually tested it. Okay, what about late? No, no. Wait, did I even restart the game? Yes. Okay, good. Good distance and a good everything actually. Now, let's get started with the other ones. As in, take the info one. Okay, then we need the info hover. Oh, damn it. Oh god, I put it in the wrong place. Okay, info hover. Okay, that's another problem I have been always trying to figure out. Scratch always everything things for me and things that I should put in the center now will help. But no scratch. No, it will not even. Yes, perfect. Looks great. And really professional, I think. But it looks really good. Now, we need another one. Another one as in controls. Then we can work on the functionalities of the buttons. Obviously, we need a functional button, so that's why we need that. Now, let's do that. Now, next button is gonna be now. We need to set our x and y's as 0. Okay, we are almost done for episode 1 of making the main menu. So, I no, not to play. Costume as in the costume controls. And then we have another one called controls hover. And then we need to put it in 0, 0, and save it to position it and to again see if Scratch did that again. Okay, good. Scratch is once again. Perfect. I think we'll be doing that will be it. Minus 56 and minus 156. Oh yeah, then that adjunct. Okay, that's bad. You put it as 60 and 60 would seem to be the best number. Good. Now let's put that in. Now the next thing we need to do is to change this one. Now the only thing I need to change is that a little bit less. Okay. No. Perfect. So episode 1 is done. Next episode we are going to make everything functional and nice. You are seeing the best looking main menu I've ever seen actually. So yeah, stay tuned and bye.